Wow, that's a lot for this little space.
There's no closet space.
It's pretty small.
It is really small, however.
You think this is a small bedroom?
Kim is a psychology PhD student who's just moved to the big city for a one-year internship.
I'm living right now with my friend AJ in this really small apartment.
Just fill it in.
I've been here about a month and I am staying on the couch.
Problem is, she knows very little about this city or where she wants to live.
I've been working on my thesis at least minimum 8 hours a day, which gives me little no time to look at this city.
When you're moving from a small town or city to a thriving metropolis, you're going to be in for a few surprises. First, apartments will probably cost you more, and you'll find you get far less space for the money.
This city is really big and different, and I've been searching, looking, calling, trying to make appointments, and right now I had zero luck.
Did you find anything?
In Kim's case, she's a single woman in a big city, so I feel a real responsibility to put her in the right place. Someplace that's safe, a desirable neighborhood that she could really settle into. Okay.
This is where I do most of my cooking.
All right, how's the size?
It's workable, but I had bigger, but it's okay.
All right, let's see the rest of the place.
This is the bathroom, and over here is AJ's bedroom.
Okay.
And Jodi, this is where I spend a lot of my time, once again, in the living room / bedroom.
This is a very small space for two singles to share. How's it going?
Well, there has been some compromises.
Well, it seems like we need to get you a new rental.
Definitely.
AJ, what would you say your role has been?
Tour guide. So steering her towards the more safe neighborhoods.
It's a very important job.
Yes, it is.
What have you been finding so far?
Very small places in the central area, very expensive.
So what's on your wish list?
A really big kitchen because I love to cook, and new appliances would be great. I'm looking for a modern bathroom because I love to take bubble baths, a space where I could have my office outside of my bedroom. So it'll give me time utilizing the bedroom just for relaxing and sleeping. And I'm looking for a place that has a balcony.
Wow, that's an awful long wish list. Okay, and where do we need to find this palace?
I'm looking for the central area downtown, so it's easy to walk to work.
What's your budget?
Well, my max is $1,300.
Wow! What size was the place that you're coming from?
Over 800 square feet.
Aha, that's a very low budget for this city, for the type of space that you're looking for in this city. So it's not surprising to me that you're having a difficult time finding something.
Some people would refer me as picky, but I think I'm just a woman that knows what she wants.
Okay. Well, I think I have my work cut out for me with this one. So I will get myself to work and see what I can find, and I promise you I'll only show you the best in the city.
Thanks, Jodi.
Kim calls herself a woman who knows what she likes. I call her a woman who's been enjoying the benefits of a very affordable small city. My biggest challenge here will be adjusting her expectations to the realities of the local rental market.
We're definitely excited about going on the tours and seeing more, exploring more of the city and seeing what's out there.
Before renting in a new city, you should research which neighborhoods might fit your interests and lifestyle. If you're moving to a large city, try to narrow down your search to a few preferred areas. And the best way to get a real sense of a neighborhood is to explore it on foot. I'm showing Kim an apartment that's perfect for a young renter new to the city. This is downtown living at its best. If Kim wants to get the most out of her big city experience, this is it. Kim, it does not get more downtown than this. We are right in between the entertainment and business districts, and a 5-minute walk to the farmer's market, which I'm sure you would absolutely enjoy.
Yes.
And you're about a 15-minute walk to work.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Happy?
Very happy.
The building is also very well known for its gorgeous amenities and fabulous rooftop decks.
Wonderful.
Let's have a look inside.
Great.
Come on in.
Okay.
So this is laundry right here, double stack, and 3 huge closets.
Definitely like that.
What do you think of this open concept living area? You've got a separate space for dining, a separate space for living, and even a little spot for an office.
I like the fact that there's a spot for an office.
I do like the living area. I like the fact that there's a place for my dining room set, the living area where I could put my sofa, as well as a space where I could put my desk to do my work.
What does the chef think about this?
The kitchen is a little bit small.
I don't feel that I could entertain very well in the kitchen.
I appreciate that there is a dishwasher. I do think that some of the appliances are a bit outdated, though.
What we could do is put a clause in your lease that says that as soon as an appliance quits, it gets replaced with a new one within 48 hours.
Sounds great.
You're kind of hoping they all die?
Yeah.
Come on in. So there's a separate shower
Okay.
and tub.
Okay.
So the tub area could be exclusively for bubble baths.
Yeah, it does look really spacious, and I do like that. However, this bathroom does look like it needs a bit of a cleaning.
I feel that even after a really thorough clean, that there's a lot of grime and slime in the bathroom that I'm not sure if I could actually clean it to par.
So this, Kim, is the bedroom.
Oh my, this is really small. I feel claustrophobic.
This bedroom's tiny.
Directly to the left was a wall, directly to the right is a wall. I have no idea where I'm gonna put my stuff in that bedroom.
So, can you live without all of your bedroom furniture?
Well, if there's a way to work it, maybe.
See, because this is what I was thinking for this room.
I'll paint one accent wall a bright color, which will make the room appear bigger. A large, tufted headboard will give the space warmth and a touch of elegance. Night tables with a few drawers will create extra storage, and hanging lamps will free up surface space. I'll install colorful blinds for privacy and darkness, and soften the look with rich drapery panels.
So with that design, do you think you could live here?
Maybe.
Well, if we compare this place with your wish list, it does stack up fairly decently for $13.25 inclusive.
Wow, that's a lot for this little space.
I laughed when I heard that price. I couldn't believe how much it was. It's really, really expensive.
What you're paying for is the location and the amenities. Security, too.
Yeah.
Kim was quite allured by the 24-hour concierge and the luxury amenities offered in this luxury condo. And then I revealed a price that she found enormous, and I think she was turned right off.
If space is a priority, you may have to consider expanding your search area. To get Kim the square footage she wants at a price she can afford, I'm showing her a rental that's a little further uptown. She'll get the entire main floor of a renovated house. I think she'll love it.
So Kim, I know walking to work was a big priority for you. This place is a little too far for that. It would be about a 45-minute walk, so you'd have to leave early.
It is kind of far, but I'm interested to look at the place.
Come on in.
Thanks.
So this would be your living room.
Okay. It's pretty small, this room, but I do like the big window, but I don't like the view because it faces a brick wall.
Okay. Well, I think you're gonna really like the kitchen. Let's have a peek.
Okay.
So, what do you think?
I really love this kitchen. It's really big. It gives me a lot of room to cook.
Pretty new appliances you had there, too. So it's something
Definitely.
you were...
And a big stove,
Yes.
so I could do a lot of baking as well.
And what do you think about this lovely backyard?
It is beautiful, but I'm allergic to grass, so I don't know how much time I'll be spending out there.
No way! What a downer. Okay, the place does have a shared laundry room, and it's just off of this door, so I'll show that to you.
Great.
So, there is 2 brand new coin-op machines in here.
I'm not really sure about that coin-operated washer and dryer. It's a bit of a task, kind of, to go to the bank and get coins.
So here's the bathroom.
Wow. I really like it.
Really?
It's really spacious.
That bathroom is amazing.
Yeah, that's like a grown-up's bathroom in terms of the size and everything that it had in it.
Yeah.
I think I could spend a lot of time taking relaxing bubble baths in here and enjoying them.
Good. Let's see if the master bedroom will keep you happy.
It is really small, however.
You think this is a small bedroom?
There's no closet space. I don't know where I'm gonna put all my clothes, all my shoes, and I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna put my desk to do work in the living room.
I can solve that, no problem. Let's have another look at the living room.
Okay.
Kim's right. She'll have to put her desk in the bedroom, but I can make the small living space work really well for her. A large armoire will hide the television and create extra storage. To maximize space in this small room, I'll use neutral paint tones and add splashes of color in the furniture and accessories. A small pull-out love seat will create a sleeping area for guests while taking up minimal floor space. And wooden shutters in the bay window will give privacy while keeping the area open.
Now you have to think about this place as compared to your wish list. So at $1,200 per month inclusive is a steal. What do you think?
The price is really good. But I think I have to think about it some more.
Okay.
I am worried about the location. 50-minute walk, that is a long walk. The price is amazing. $1,200 all-inclusive. Can't go wrong there.
You can't go wrong there at all.
When someone's new to the city, it's my job to show them a variety of different rentals available. Here, I was testing Kim out in a quiet, safe, residential neighborhood. Turns out, she's allergic to the one thing that really makes a residential neighborhood: grass.
Kim really wants to experience city living, so she needs a true downtown rental. Finding a large apartment right in the city center on her tight budget isn't going to be easy. But I've found a spacious rental in a perfect location. Because it's in an older building, the apartment is great value for its size.
I'm really excited to show you this place, mostly because of the location. We are right downtown in the middle of all of the hustle bustle that downtown has to offer.
I think this unit is in a prime location. 7 minutes to walk to work, great stores around, restaurants. I love to eat. I mean, who could ask for anything more?
It's got a wonderful gym, it's got a rooftop terrace, but this condo doesn't have balconies. Do you think the rooftop terrace could work for you?
Maybe.
Well, let's get you inside and see if you like.
Okay.
So come on in, check out the place.
Okay. There's definitely a lot of cupboard space, so I like that. But the appliances are a bit outdated.
Not really what you're looking for, right?
It's not what I expected.
Right.
Check out the bathroom.
It's definitely spacious. And I really like, the bathtub looks really spacious too.
Do you notice what's in the bathtub?
There's jets.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
a huge perk.
Yeah.
So here's the living dining space.
It's pretty small.
Really?
I really like to entertain, and I'm not sure with all my furniture how I'm going to get everyone relaxed and feel comfortable within the space that I have.
There are easy fixes to make this room work as a dining room and a living room that you can turn into a bedroom when you've got guests here.
I'll infuse this room with lots of life by using tons of rich textures and tones. A grouping of 3 small tables will serve as both a coffee table and individual serving tables for parties. And I'll add some sparkle and international flavor by hanging a jewel-toned chandelier and accenting the space with sequin pillows and mirrors.
Well, carpets aren't my preference. I really like hardwood floors. It's easy maintenance, and it did look really dirty.
Okay, now the landlord here has said that he will steam clean the carpeting, so would that help?
That would help, definitely. Still not my preference. I'm not 100% sold on the carpets.
Okay. So, my dear, you would have your own separate office that's neither in your bedroom or your living room.
I really need a dedicated spot where I could just concentrate and do all my work. And that office space really works for me.
But there is a nice separate bedroom with a lovely closet.
I definitely like the closet. There is room to hang my clothes, even put my shoes in there if I wanted to.
It does have a lot going for it, but that comes at a price when you want to be in a prime neighborhood. So the landlord here is asking $1,450 per month.
Wow.
I think that's a little high. So I would imagine we might be able to negotiate him down a little bit. That said, do you think this could work?
We're gonna have to think about it, because see if I could work it in my budget. But maybe.
This condo is in the perfect location for Kim, and it has the perfect layout too. Too bad the price is not so perfect.
Kim is a student and new to the city, so I'm helping her find the perfect downtown rental.
I'm looking for the central area downtown, so it's easy to walk to work.
She's looked at 3 great apartments. Now it's time to choose one. So will it be the luxury apartment with the small bedroom, the spacious renovated house, or the 1-bedroom condo with the den? Which one will be Kim's new downtown home?
What did you think about the 1-bedroom in the really posh building?
It had a lot of great amenities, which I really appreciate, but I really didn't like that bedroom. It was really, really small.
So the place that I was most excited to show you today was the house.
One thing I really loved about the house was the big kitchen. But the thing I didn't love about the house, that it didn't give me a lot of closet and storage space.
Okay. What about the sort of uptown condo that was 1-bedroom plus a den that you could use as your office?
I really liked that plus den.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I didn't have to work in my living space.
Okay. It was also the most expensive place that I showed you.
Yes.
So if we could rule one of them out, which one would it be?
I think definitely the condo in the posh building, for sure. I would rule that one out right away.
So will Kim choose the spacious house uptown or the downtown 1-bedroom plus den?
So which one's your favorite?
I really do love the 1-bedroom plus den.
The most expensive one?
The most expensive one, but if I can negotiate the price, I think that's the one I would choose.
Okay, so we need to build up some ammunition to be able to convince the landlord that he should give it to you at a lower price. Number 1, start with flattery. I love the unit, I saw it, I can really see myself living there. So you're telling the landlord, I like what you've got. Second, you could talk about the condition that the place is in, that the carpets really should be replaced, and how fabulous you are. So why don't you give the landlord a shout and talk about those 3 things?
Okay. Hi, this is Kim, and I just came to see...
Kim took my advice when she called the landlord. When she told him how much she loves the apartment and sold him on what a great tenant she'd be, he was more than willing to negotiate.
See you soon. Thanks. Bye. He's willing to negotiate the price. He would like to see me this evening to go through my concerns and to see what could be done. And he's actually keen on, he was like for sure about the carpets, the steam cleaning.
All right, and I can't wait to get my hands on your living dining room if you get that place.
Great, thank you.
The negotiating tips I shared with Kim today are ones I learned as a little girl asking for ice cream. Flattery first, get some buy-in, and then go for the prize.
I met the landlord, he liked me, everything worked out, and I'm paying $1,400 a month, all inclusive.
Because Kim is new to the city and didn't have any help with her move, she had to be very organized. She started early with her smaller, personal items, so she could be there when the professional movers arrived with the furniture she had in storage. Kim's new downtown apartment was a little bland, so I'm giving it a makeover that will reflect her lifestyle and personality. We gave the walls a pick-me-up with a warm, neutral color. By painting and stenciling some simple wooden tables, I'm creating functional and colorful stools for the living area. Tailored and stylish curtains will update the tired old blinds in the space. Stapling graphic fabric to a wood frame is a thrifty way to create custom art. And we're personalizing an inexpensive light fixture with some glamorous coordinating crystal accents.
Come see your new space.
Wow. I love that. That's gorgeous. I really like that. It's beautiful. I've never seen such a chandelier like that.
So then there's the mirror as well.
Ooh. Yeah, I really like it. I like the pattern of the mirror too.
Yeah, it gives some texture.
Yeah.
And then for another piece of art, we just stretched printed fabric over a canvas.
Wow, that's amazing. I like that.
Although the walls are quite neutral, I added some zing and bling through brightly colored patterns and accessories. And moving on to the living room, here's where we get lots of our pops of color. What do you think about the stools?
I think they're really great. I like red, so that's great.
Fantastic. I wanted to define the living area as compared to the dining area. So even though you've got carpeting in here, I gave you a rug that really shows this is the living space.
It's interesting because like there is so many colors, but it's not overwhelming.
Good.
I love my living area. I love the bright colors. It's really soothing.
With Kim's very busy schedule, I wanted to give her a space that she could just chill out in. If she needs to get down to business, she can go to her dedicated office space and close the doors. So here's your separate office space.
Wow.
Can you work here?
I definitely could get a lot of work done here.
Now we put out some of your books. Certainly not all of them.
It looks really good. I love it.
I hope this space brings Kim some comfort and maybe a little inspiration.
The feel of the space is really warm. It's really inviting. I love to entertain. I love to invite people. And I think it will welcome everyone that comes in as well.
I like the office space. And I like that you've got, a place that you can actually really shut the door and concentrate.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll get my PhD soon enough.
This makeover came in at around $950, the bulk of the money being spent in the living room, where we dressed up Kim's existing futon with brightly colored cushions and paired them with 3 Moroccan-inspired coffee tables. I know this place is a lot smaller than what you're used to, but I hope it really helps you feel at home here in our city.
Definitely. I love what you've done to this place.
Fantastic. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you.
You too.
Enjoy.
Thanks so much.
We haven't found anything that we like. It looks like it needs a paint job. It's too far for the kids to walk to school. It's certainly a lot smaller than I was expecting. Nothing's working right now.
Kevin is a wonderful father to his 3 children. Currently separated from his wife, he's looking for a rental in close proximity to the family home and the children's school.
I've been nomadic for the better part of 3 months, and it's tough. Until I get the home, I can't take my children overnight. So you miss things like putting them in the bath and reading to them and putting them to bed. And those are the moments that I cherish most. Okay, bye, Mom.
Bye.
I work for a global bank, so most of my time is spent in New York. When I am here, I spend some time at my mom's house, and I have been lucky enough to stay with friends.
So this newly single dad is in dire need of a new space to call home.
This has been the most overwhelming time in my life ever. I feel that I'm not really being the father that I'm supposed to be. The children are upset because when I do have custody of them, I don't have a place to take them.
He's getting tired of couch surfing and putting out his friends and family.
Nothing's working right now, and I really need Jodi to help me find a place because I have no time to do this on my own. Welcome to my mom's house.
All right.
This is my mom, Jean.
I'm Jodi.
This is my oldest son, Liam.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Come right this way and I'll show you where I'm staying in my childhood bedroom.
It's like a flashback.
Yeah, a bad flashback.
Oh no.
So this is it.
It's very pink and floral.
It wasn't quite this feminine when I stayed in the room.
What do you think about your dad living in his old bedroom?
I don't think he likes it.
Well, why don't we go find a comfy place to sit down and we'll talk about what you need in a rental.
Terrific, Jodi, thanks.
Okay.
How's your search been going so far, Kevin?
Well, I'm commuting right now back and forth between here and New York, and I've just started a new job, so it's a problem. I've done some limited research on the internet, but we haven't found anything that we like.
So who's gonna be living in this house?
Well, I have 3 children, Liam, Matthew, and Sarah, and obviously myself.
So what's on your wish list?
Well, we'd like a house, a detached house.
What about location?
The house has to be within walking distance of the children's school and also walkable distance to their current home.
So it's a very limited pool of houses, and you're only here 4 days a week.
That's right.
You may win the Jodi's Biggest Challenge award. What else are you looking for?
The home needs to be 3 bedrooms.
Okay.
We'd like to have an eat-in kitchen.
Anything else that you think would make you and your brother and sister very comfortable in a house?
A big backyard.
It would be lovely to have a backyard the children can play in safely.
And what's your budget?
We're shooting for something less than $3,000 per month.
Okay. I will show you and Liam the best places that are on the rental market today that fit your criteria.
That would be wonderful.
Kevin is looking to rent the identical house to what he has raised his children in to date. Trouble is, he's been in a very owner-dominated neighborhood. Rentals rarely come up. This is going to be a big challenge.
If you're looking for a rental in a residential neighborhood, it isn't enough to look in the newspaper and online. You may want to contact sales agents to see if they have any clients who may want to rent. There aren't a lot of rentals available in Kevin's preferred area, so I was happy to find this converted house.
So we're a little bit outside of the neighborhood that you said you wanted to be in. What do you think about the location?
It's a little too far for the kids to walk to school. We have some of our best conversations on the way to school.
I like walking to school a lot.
Yeah, okay. From the outside, this house looks like a single-family home, but it's actually a legal fourplex. And what I have to show you is the top 2 floors of one side. This place has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, a big, beautiful deck overlooking a ravine.
Well, I can't wait to see the deck.
Let's have a look inside. So come on in. This is a combined living dining room.
It's nice, it's big. The carpet might be a bit of an issue. The kids tend to make a mess, and it's a little harder to clean up with the carpet.
Kevin didn't tell me he wanted hardwood. This apartment is wall-to-wall carpet from top to bottom. Well, there's a lot more to this house to see. Let's have a look at the kitchen.
Excellent.
So down the hall, we've got a nice big front hall closet, a generous master bedroom, and ensuite. But this is what I really wanted to show you. So here's the kitchen. So a nice classic white kitchen.
Wow, lots of cupboard space.
You'll notice it's not an eat-in kitchen, but this place does have a separate dining room.
Well, we really do need an eat-in kitchen because the dining room is just not that practical with the carpet.
Well, I have something pretty spectacular to show you. Come see this fabulous terrace.
Wow.
Look at the ravine.
What a great backyard. Lots of room back there. This is incredible. It's nice, Jodi.
The bad news is that dedicated to this apartment, this is the outdoor space, the balcony.
Oh, so we have no access to the backyard at all?
It'll be terrible not to have a backyard because we see it and we don't get to play in it.
So this would be kidland. A bedroom for the boys and a bedroom for your daughter. What do you think?
There's no separations between the rooms. There's no doors.
No, it's all open concept.
Oh, Jodi, that's going to be a disaster putting them to bed without being able to keep them somewhat separated.
Okay.
I think that would be cool and it would be nice to just be me, my brother, and sister.
Yeah, I thought that would be cool too. So I was thinking this would be your room with your brother, and then over here's your sister's room. Come on. So this room's big enough for a nice double bed for your daughter, so she'd have her own separate area.
It still seems a little awkward without having the room divided.
Okay, this is what I was thinking to create a little bit of privacy between the 2 rooms.
We'll add some shelves to create separation between the boys' beds. On the low wall, horizontal paint stripes will create the illusion of height. To add both privacy and some soundproofing, we'll build a simple door between the boys' and Sarah's room. Soft pink and yellow tones in her room will make it feel open and feminine. And we'll place a kid-friendly daybed against the long wall to leave lots of floor space to play.
What do you think?
Well, I guess that might work. If Jodi can actually create some privacy between those 2 rooms, I might consider it.
Well, the reason I showed you this place is because it's in such a lovely neighborhood. It's still fairly close to the kids' school, and it's well below budget. This place is $26.90 with parking, laundry, and air conditioning.
That's pretty reasonable.
And I know because this is interim, maybe having this open concept would be kind of fun.
You think so, Liam?
Yeah.
There's always slim pickings when you're looking for a rental in an upscale neighborhood. Kevin will either have to expand his area or adjust his expectations.
A family needs totally different things in a rental than a single or young renter. Now I'm looking for properties that have a bedroom for each of the kids and a backyard for them to play in. I think this next house has everything Kevin and the kids are looking for.
We're on one of the streets that borders your desired area.
Excellent.
It is a full detached house, and you would get the whole thing.
Wow.
It's 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms.
That sounds interesting.
Great, let's head inside. So come on in. There's a 2-piece bath here. And upstairs, there are 4 bedrooms, so all 3 kids would get their own room.
That's a big win.
All right. This is the dining room.
The dining room's huge, and I love the hardwood floors. That'll make it a lot easier to clean up.
Let's see the kitchen.
Wow, there's lots of cabinets, lots of storage space.
It does have pretty much everything you need. It's got a new gas range, a dishwasher, and tons of cabinetry.
Looks like there's a small place to eat.
Yeah, a little breakfast bar.
The eat-in kitchen is a little too small, but it still might be good enough for breakfast and lunch. Wow, this room's nice and big. Looks like there's lots of room for the kids to play here.
What do you think of the backyard?
There's not much grass for the kids to play.
But there is another big perk to this house, and it's downstairs. So this would be Playland.
It's big. It does look a little dingy, and it looks like it needs a paint job.
What do you think, Liam?
I don't know.
Well, I think that I could make this rec room into someplace really special for you and your brother and sister.
Some inexpensive additions will transform this into a functional and fun space. To give the basement a feeling of warmth, we'll add some medium-toned wood furniture and doors. The walls will get a makeover with some paint that has a durable, kid-friendly finish. And we'll keep the basement feeling bright with some colorful fabrics and accents.
I think you guys would like it if it was painted nice colors and it was bright and there was a few more lights down here.
Yeah.
Well, one of the main reasons why I thought this might be the right place for you is we're very close to your desired location. We've got 4 bedrooms and 2 spaces where the kids can hang out.
That's great.
And all that for $2,075 per month, plus utilities.
That's right within budget and leaves some money left over every month. I love all the space. I love the fact that kids have their own bedrooms, but I think there's a lot of work to be done in the basement, and the place looks really tired.
Location is Kevin's #1 priority, but it hasn't been easy to find him a rental in this very residential neighborhood. So to get him right where he wants to be, I'm taking a risk and showing him something completely different.
Kevin, this is the closest rental on the market today to the family home.
It's 5 minutes from the house and maybe 10 minutes walk from the school, so it's perfect.
You know this area?
Yeah.
What do you do around here?
We go skating in the winter and we go tobogganing on the hills.
Very cool.
Yeah. It's just
Okay.
down the street, so
Nice.
it's perfect.
You'll notice we're not standing in front of a detached home like you told me to find for you. What I'm about to show you is a rental in a condominium building. Now, there's some really good perks to being in a condo. Like, there's no maintenance. So when you're off in New York working, you don't have to come home to cutting the grass or anything like that. You can just spend time with the kids.
It's good.
Good?
Yeah, that's great.
And there's a park right across the street for the kids.
Nice.
So no backyard that's dedicated to your kids, but a playground so that the kids can play maybe with some other children as well.
That's great. Yeah, it looks nice.
Do you think you could be open to this whole condominium idea?
Yeah, I think we could consider it.
Okay. Come on in. So we come straight into the kitchen.
Oh, it's nice.
The place is brand new.
The kitchen is modern, it's clean. I love the stainless steel appliances.
Do you think that's enough cupboard space for you?
Yeah, that should be fun. I spend half my time in New York, so it should be sufficient.
Okay. Well, let's carry on. So the living area and dining area are open concept and combined with the kitchen.
It doesn't look like we're gonna be able to have a table here.
Every space is gonna look smaller when there's no furniture in it. So you would be able to fit a table here, but it would be a small table for 4. But it is open concept to the kitchen, so you have that a little bit of a feeling of an eat-in kitchen.
Okay.
So this area would have to be your living room, playroom, office, your everything room.
Certainly a lot smaller than
What you're
I
used
was
to.
expecting.
Okay. There's one of the bedrooms just off of the main room here. So Kevin, this is the biggest of the bedrooms, so I would assume it would be your room. It's got a nice big double closet.
That's really big.
It's generous.
Good.
Good. What do you think of this room?
It's nice.
Do you think your dad would be comfortable in here?
Yes.
All right. So there is a den off of the master bedroom, and I have a creative use for it in mind. This apartment is 2 bedrooms plus the den. So in my mind, the other bedroom is for the boys. So this would be Sarah's room.
It's a little on the small side.
And you don't plan on being in a rental very long, right?
That's true. Good point.
Liam, what do you think?
I think she'd really like this room.
Oh, okay.
It's just the kind of the room she likes just by herself.
Matthew and Sarah tend to have it out right before bed, so the fact that Sarah could be in here and Matthew could be in the other room isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Okay. I can fit a bed in here. We can really girlify it up for her.
We'll paint the den walls a very feminine lavender color. We'll keep the larger furniture pieces white so the space feels fresh and open. The den doesn't have a closet, so we'll create some much-needed storage space with an armoire and some drawers under the bed. And we'll hang cotton drapes on the sliding doors for privacy from the adjoining master bedroom.
All that said, do you think you could make this work?
I think it might work.
All right, let's see the boys' room. So this room would be the boys' room. What do you think, Liam?
I think it's too small.
Yeah, I don't see how the boys' beds are gonna fit in here, let alone anything else.
The obvious thing in here would be to use a bunk bed.
I think that would work.
Yeah, I think that would work too.
Okay, this place is the closest rental on the market today to the places that the kids are really familiar with now. Price-wise, this is fantastic. Your price range was up to $3,000. This place, $1,995 plus $100 per month for parking.
Yeah, that's terrific. At this point, saving money might not be the worst thing that could happen to me.
The top 2 floors of a fourplex with a large living room, the detached house with 4 separate bedrooms, or the condo within walking distance to school. Which one will Kevin and the kids make their new home? Now he has to make a decision.
So we've seen a big variety of places today. My favorite one that I showed you was the 2nd and 3rd story of the multiplex.
I really like the interior, but the bedrooms weren't separated, and it's just too far to walk the kids to school from there.
And what about the detached home?
That was the home I was looking for, and there was 4 bedrooms as well. But that house needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I don't think the kids would be comfortable in that particular home.
What did you think about the condo?
The location is ideal. It's a little bit on the small side, and it's only 2 bedrooms.
So if you had to cut one of the places out,
The detached home is too much work to be a contender.
So, will Kevin choose the multiplex with the large living room or the condo in the great location?
I think I'm gonna have to go with location. The condominium is just too convenient.
really? I'm shocked because it's such a tight space.
I can walk them to school from that location, and it's the time where the kids talk. They give you information that they don't generally give you the rest of the day.
So it sounds like parenting-wise, that's the best choice.
Yes. But one thing I'm worried about is entering a 12-month lease. I think I might be in a position where I can purchase a home before the lease is out.
There's a few things that we can do to make a lease a little bit more open-ended.
Typically, landlords want tenants to sign a 12-month lease. I suggested that Kevin give the landlord 60 days notice and also offer to pay an additional month's rent if he chooses to leave his lease early. This way, if Kevin moved out before a year was up, the landlord wouldn't lose any money.
Bye.
So, sounds okay?
I think he's interested.
Kevin met with the landlord, and by offering the extra month's rent, he got the open-ended lease he wanted.
They built a clause into the lease that allows me to get out if I need to early.
Kevin's making a fresh start, so he doesn't have much to move. Every piece of furniture is brand new. Today, he's waiting for the kids' furniture to be delivered because that's his priority. But you can't always count on store deliveries arriving on time. The movers often run into unexpected delays dealing with other customers.
You guys are over 2 hours late, and I have to catch a plane.
Finally, Kevin had to leave,
I have a car waiting outside to take me to the airport.
but not before taking advantage of one of the perks of condo living.
Get the concierge to sign and let you up then. Okay.
Kevin chose the condo based on location, but it's small and a bit bland. Since the living and dining room furniture will be delivered later, Kevin wanted us to focus on making the bedrooms warm and welcoming. To transform the den into Sarah's bedroom, we painted the walls her favorite color. And I'm also making a bulletin board I think she'll love. In the boys' bedroom, we painted over the boring beige, and we found a fabulous wallpaper with a map design that we're putting on the closet doors. Once we're done, this place will be full of personal details that will make Kevin and the 3 kids feel right at home.
Cool.
Come see your new place.
Wow.
Here's Daddy's room.
Wow.
That looks great. The bed looks amazing. It still looks like there's room to move around. The pictures look great. You even got a dresser in there. That's good.
Just through those doors is Sarah's room. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay. There's your room.
Cool.
It's perfect. It looks really girly. It looks like a princess might sleep here, Sarah.
Very cool.
In Sarah's room, it was all about making her feel like a princess. I chose her favorite color for the walls and found linens to match.
Ah, this is comfy.
Because Sarah's bedroom was so small, the daybed was the perfect choice. Not only does it conserve space, but it also comes with underbed storage.
We added an inexpensive canopy to the bed for a whimsical, feminine touch. We tucked a narrow wardrobe into the corner of the room to give Sarah even more storage space. And she'll be able to display special photos and treasures on her custom bulletin board.
Is there enough room here for you to be fabulous, be a princess? Yeah?
I love my room.
Come see your room.
Whoa. Wow, so cool.
It's perfect, Jodi. That's great. The bunk beds look really nice.
I'm gonna be on the bottom bunk and Matthew's gonna be on the top. I love it.
Matthew and Liam needed a place for their books and toys, so we added some shelves that still feel light and open. The playful beanbag chair is perfect for active boys. I was able to get a great deal on some sports-inspired bedding.
The closet was surprisingly large, so I was able to fit one set of drawers for each boy. So there's one on one side, one on the other side.
Okay, that's great.
Then the closet doors, which were otherwise very plain, now have a global theme to them.
Perfect.
Although Kevin purchased all of the furniture for this makeover, I still managed to go to the very max of my budget and spent $1,000 on linens and accessories for all the bedrooms, and I changed almost every light in the apartment.
The rental market is really tight and it's hard to find places, so that was a big surprise to me. And sometimes you have to compromise. You can't always get exactly what you want. I wouldn't have taken the place without some suggestions from Jodi, but it looks great now, and I think we're gonna be pretty happy in it.
I hope that everything that I've done here will make you guys really comfortable. You think it will?
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks, Jodi,
Okay.
for all your help. The place looks great. It's gonna be more than a place to live, it's gonna be a home for us.
This makeover was all about giving Kevin and the kids a fresh start. I really wanted to get the kids excited about their rooms so that they can settle in quickly and feel comfortable in their new home.
It's kind of dirty. There's no room.
This is where small town meets the big city.
I feel almost like I'm in a dorm. Maybe if you can do all those things, it might work.
I'm confused. I don't know what to think right now.
Rental virgin Jessica is so excited to move from her small town to the big city.
I just graduated from university with a drama degree, and I've always wanted to be an actress, so living in a big city is the perfect place to do it.
She's moving to the center of the country's entertainment industry, hoping to make it big.
Coming from the town that I live in right now, there's no way for me to accomplish the dreams that I want to accomplish.
Jessica's gonna need her go-get-'em attitude and a strong network of friends to help her make this big transition.
It's a lot of firsts for me. It's my first apartment. It's the first time living on my own.
So it's my job to make sure Jessica finds the perfect apartment.
I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know the area. And it's really hard to find an apartment living 4 hours away because if I see something online, by the time I come up here, a lot of times it's already rented. Come on in.
Thank you.
This is my best friend, Tara.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you as well.
We grew up in the same hometown.
Oh, okay. And is this your cool pad?
No, actually, it's her cousin's.
Okay.
She lets me crash here when I'm apartment hunting for the weekends.
Where do you sleep? It's tiny.
I know, we push the stuff back and I have an air mattress that I blow up. It's a mess.
Okay, but would this be enough space for you for your apartment?
Yep, I think so.
Well, let's sit down and talk about what you need in a rental.
Okay.
So you're moving from a small town to the big city.
I'm definitely scared. I don't know anybody here. I don't know the area. I hope for the best.
So what's the order of things?
Find an awesome apartment to stay in and probably find a job waitressing for a bit, go to some acting classes, maybe hopefully get an agent.
What do you really need in a rental?
Location is definitely key, and that's where I need your help. I know absolutely nothing about the city, so I want to be close to things like shopping, eating, close to transit. I'm gonna be doing public transit always.
What else do you need in a rental?
Closet space is a big issue that I want a lot of closet space.
You'll definitely need laundry.
Yes, laundry's a big thing. And amenities. I like the idea of a place that has a pool and a gym.
Also security.
Yeah.
Okay, so some kind of a security guard or a safe neighborhood, would that do? Or...
Yeah.
Okay, great. And you're looking for all this on what kind of a budget?
That's where it's a little bit tight. Between $1,000 to $1,100 all inclusive.
Would you be okay with a bachelor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll really change your options and open up what's available to you in your price range. If you're looking for a condo with expensive amenities, you'll find bachelor apartments less expensive than one bedrooms. But you've got to be willing to give up that one precious wall.
If you're a young renter moving to a new city, living close to a university is a great option. The community will have a youthful vibe, and you'll be close to lots of shopping, restaurants, and transit. Areas that cater to students also have a wide range of rentals available. I'm taking Jessica to see a bachelor apartment in a building that's known for its great amenities.
Ladies, we're in a hip and vibrant part of town, and this apartment is directly across the street from transit line, so you have access to the whole rest of the city, too.
Sounds perfect.
The building I'm showing you is an older building. The first 5 floors are commercial. There's laundry on every other floor. There's a swimming pool, and on the 11th floor, there will be an exercise room that's just being built, so it should be pretty great. It's especially good that it's on the 11th floor because that's what floor I'm going to show you a suite in.
I'm excited.
Let's go inside and see how it works for you. So come on in. So in very few apartments, the foyer is my favorite spot. But here, it might be, because from this spot, you can see 3. I will repeat, 3 closets. There is a 3-paneled sliding mirror door closet on this side of the hallway.
I love how big the closet is, and the mirror sliding, it's perfect.
There's a lovely little linen closet here. And behind you, a walk-in closet. Have a quick peek.
There's so much room in there. I can't believe it.
Bathroom's just over here. What?
It's kind of dirty and old looking. I do like how much counter space there is and that it does have a large mirror. It's just, it doesn't look very pretty.
I think a fresh coat of paint and a really good clean would make it a functional space. So here's the kitchen.
Very small.
I hear you don't cook much anyway.
I'm a microwave cooker.
I like the cubby hole.
Yes, the opening is good. It really does reduce the cramped feeling that you could otherwise feel in here.
The cabinet space is pretty good though.
Considering this is probably the room I spend the least time in, it'll work, right?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, good. Let's look at the living room. So here's the main living space.
Wow, it's so big. It's very dark though. Is there any actual light?
No, you have to add lighting.
Although it's dark in here, I do love the size. It's just with the carpet, where am I gonna like eat?
There are tons of things that we can do to create more life and pizzazz in here and give you an eating area.
A stylish new paint color will modernize this space. A simple console table will create separation between the living and bedroom areas and provide a place for Jessica to eat. We'll create a dramatic focal point with an inexpensive fabric headboard. White drapery panels will create the illusion of more height and allow lots of light into the space.
I think maybe if you can do all those things, it might work.
Well, if we look at this place and compare it to what you really wanted in a rental, it's got everything going for it. A fun neighborhood with restaurants and shops and transit at your door. You wanted a building with great security. This building is pass card entry only. You don't get in if you don't have a card. This place has 3 fantastic closets. All that on a budget of $1,100 inclusive.
It's a little bit on the higher end of my budget. I like the location and the great amenities, just the whole dingy, dark feeling of it, I'm not really sold on.
Okay. I hope Jessica can see the potential here. This place may not be bright and shiny and new, but it would only take some imagination and a little elbow grease.
If you want a brand new rental in the city, find out about new construction in the areas you're interested in. Speak directly to the builder or property manager about units that may be available for rent. I'm taking Jessica to a part of the city that's being redeveloped. It has a great mix of old and new, and lots of the shopping and dining she wants. I think a bachelor apartment in this new building will be perfect for her.
Jessica, I have found a fabulous area for you to live in. You could walk to restaurants, walk to shopping. It's pretty much got everything you're looking for.
I like it. It's really cute. It's got a lot of trees. It feels like home, kind of.
The building I'm showing you is one of the brand new condo buildings, which means it's got all of the amenities you were looking for. It's got a pool, a gym, and it also has a 24-hour security guard.
I like the outside of it so far, so I'm excited to see the inside.
All right, let's have a look inside. So come on in. Now, right when we come in, we find the bathroom. So let's have a look.
I like the counter space, and there's lots of storage. It's just the standing shower.
Yes.
I would have rather a tub.
I don't know if I'm flexible enough to shave my legs in a shower. I like the option of sitting down.
So next we come into the kitchen. You've got some countertops here, and then the rest of the kitchen is on this side.
I like the kitchen. Lots of cabinets.
Really cute. The only thing is you probably won't really use it too much anyway.
She's definitely not the greatest cook.
Behind you, the laundry room.
Oh,
So it's a
nice.
stacked washer dryer, full size.
Oh, good. It'll fit all my clothes.
And we have a double closet. I know you wanted lots of closet space.
Oh, wow. That's big. I love the shelving that's already built into it.
It's so big, and like those sliding doors, I'm like,
Well, let's see the rest of the space. This room would have to do double duty.
I was hoping to upgrade to like a larger bed, but I'm thinking now I'm gonna have to stay in like my child bed. There's no room. It's too small.
This is where small town meets the big city. So this is a regular bachelor-sized apartment. There are larger ones out there, but not if you want to have all the fancy amenities. What I see that you can do with this space is tons.
In a small apartment, every element has to be multifunctional. We'll add some custom storage to a space-saving hideaway bed. A long, low dresser can also serve as an entertainment unit. A round table will take up less space and can be used for both eating and working. And we'll use dark brown accents to tie the space together.
If you can do all of that in here, then this apartment might be doable.
It's fantastic that you can see this working because there are so many benefits to being in this particular building. It's got laundry, great closet space, it's got the 24-hour security, all of that for $1,100 plus utilities, which shouldn't run too much when the space is only this big.
It's a lot smaller than I would have wanted, but considering that the location is great and it has awesome amenities, it might work out.
It's a lifestyle choice.
it's small, but I like everything else about it, so it's hard. I'm confused. I don't know what to think right now.
If Jessica wants space and location at a price she can afford, she's going to have to compromise on something. Often, the more amenities a building has, the more expensive it is. So I'm hoping Jessica will go for this next apartment. It has everything she says she wants, but because it has fewer amenities, it's great value.
It doesn't get more downtown than this. Everything you could need is right at your doorstep, including transit.
I love the area. There's so much going on.
This building has some of the amenities that you're looking for, but not all of them. It has an exercise room, a 24-hour concierge, which you'll appreciate, and even a rooftop terrace, but there's no swimming pool.
That's okay because the gym and the 24-hour security is the most important amenities in a building for me.
Well, let's have a look inside.
Okay.
Come on. So come on in. The bathroom's right away. Have a look.
I don't like the color on the walls at all. That blue is just tacky. I don't like it at all.
Really?
Yes. I like that there's counter space though, and storage. And I love that it's a tub. That's a big plus.
I love the tub. No more nicks in a shower.
And behind that door is a laundry closet, so stacked washer, dryer.
Oh, nice.
There's a little broom closet here, and then
Okay.
we're immediately into the kitchen.
Okay. I like the kitchen. I like that there's a ton of counter space. That's great.
I don't need a kitchen table. I can eat, I can cook there. It's perfect.
And there's so much storage. Oh my gosh. I can't reach most of it, but there's lots there.
I don't like the color of the walls though.
Okay, paint is the easiest thing to do, and you have me, so don't let color change your decision at all.
Okay.
And what do you think about this? 3 bays of mirrored closets with organizers.
That's so big. Oh my gosh. And all the built-in shelving. That's amazing. I love the closet. And all the mirrors.
Mirrors,
Can
yeah.
I slide? Yeah. It's perfect.
Good stuff, eh?
Yeah, that's a good closet.
Good. All right, well, let's see the rest of the place. What I like about this place is you can see that you can get a bedroom area and a living area.
I like that it's a big open room. It's got the high ceilings. The carpet I'm not very fond of. I think I'd prefer hardwood, but it's not a must, I guess.
Okay.
And there's no balcony.
There's no balcony here, but there is a window that opens.
And those are some pretty good sized windows because then you can get good light.
The furniture is just giving me a whole student vibe. I feel almost like I'm in a dorm.
There is a ton that I can do to make this space feel far more sophisticated.
The furniture is included in this rental, so we'll make some of it work for Jessica. We'll replace the desk and bed, but we'll paint and add some doors to the armoire to give Jessica extra storage. A day bed is the perfect solution for a bachelor apartment. And we'll tuck a table under the window that Jessica can use for both dining and as a workspace.
So with those designs, do you think you could make yourself at home here?
I think possibly if you could transform it into a more grown-up feel.
This place has laundry and a huge closet, so it's got everything on your list, and it's going for $1,100, including all the furniture that's here now.
And that kind of makes things a bit better. The furniture is free, so I mean, I guess I like it a little bit more.
Well, we've seen some great places, so why don't we go sit down and talk about it, and we'll figure out which one's for you.
Okay.
The apartment near the university with the large living room, the brand new apartment in the hip, young neighborhood, or the downtown apartment with furniture included. Which one will Jessica make her first home in the big city? Now she has to make a decision.
So after spending a whole day looking at apartments, are you still excited to move to the city?
Yeah, definitely. I think this is where I belong.
What did you think about the largest of the bachelors that I showed you that was in the university area?
I love the location and the size of the unit was amazing, but it was really dark, dingy.
But the building was pretty nice.
Yeah. Yes.
What did you think about the rental in the brand new building in that young, hip area?
I liked the area and I liked that it was very new and clean, but it was far too small, I think.
And what about the one that was right downtown that came furnished?
The location was absolutely perfect, but the furniture that was in there gave me like a school vibe.
Okay, so the furniture was actually acting as a detriment.
I felt like I was in a dorm.
So if there was one that you would take off your list, what would it be?
I think the new, really small condo.
So size matters.
Yes.
So will Jessica pick the apartment in the university area that has the most space? Or the one in the downtown core that comes with furniture?
I think it's gonna be the
the university one with extra closet space.
Tara, do you think she's making the right choice?
Absolutely.
Okay, so because you're new to town and don't yet have a job, we're gonna have to really sell the landlord on why you're the right tenant for the place. One thing that you have to your advantage is you've got quite a bit of money saved up for your rent. So if he gives you a hard time about not having a job coming to the city, you could always offer up a couple of extra months' rent in advance. Sound like a plan?
Absolutely. I don't have secured income, so it makes sense.
For sure. Okay, why don't you give the landlord a shout and see what you can do?
I just saw the rental unit this afternoon with Jodi.
When Jessica called the landlord, he was a little concerned that she didn't have a job.
I do have some money in savings, and
Jessica took my advice, and she convinced the landlord to meet with her anyway.
okay, perfect. Thank you. Bye.
Great, that sounds positive.
When Jessica met with the landlord, he suggested that instead of paying several months' rent in advance, she have her parents co-sign the lease. With her parents on board as guarantors, Jessica got the apartment.
I think that my shoes and my clothes found a home.
Jessica was moving from out of town, so her day started very early. She got friends and family to come along and help out. Jessica knew her moving day would be a long one, so she was very organized and packed everything into labeled boxes. With so much help and not a lot to move, it wasn't long before everything was packed into the elevator. But in spite of how well you plan, moving can be exhausting. I found Jessica her first big city apartment, but the space was a little drab, so I'm giving it a cheerful makeover. We'll freshen up the tired walls with a coat of paint. The kitchen cupboards will get an inexpensive overhaul with some stylish hardware. The apartment seemed dark and dingy, but part of the solution was easy. We just gave the windows a good cleaning. We finished it off with some simple curtains, and new light fixtures will make the space feel bright and welcoming. Once we're done, this bachelor apartment will be the perfect new home for Jessica.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
So come on in.
Oh my god. It's amazing. Wow, this is more than I ever could have imagined for here. It's so gorgeous. That headboard is phenomenal.
Every room needs a focal point, and in this space, Jessica's custom headboard steals the show.
I used a dramatic, graphic fabric on the headboard and finished it off with contrasting soft pink pillows.
Look at the lamps.
Because the space had no light in it at all, we added tons and tons of light fixtures.
We added bedside lamps with reflective bases to bounce the light around the space.
So what do you think about the use of this table? It's a console table, right? So you could use it at the end of the bed, or you could put it underneath the window to the kitchen.
It's perfect because it saves me space, and I can use it as
A desk,
so many uses, definitely.
bar, whatever you need.
I got a great deal on these sleek, transparent chairs, which can be tucked away under the table.
I like the drapes too. They actually can move.
Yeah, so you have some privacy, but because they can move along the wall, you can choose where it is. What do you think about the color on the walls, the gray?
I love it.
And even just the accent colors in the green really makes it pop.
And all of your friends are here.
The picture frames on the back are so cute.
I love that.
Jessica doesn't want to forget her friends and family from back home, so I gave her a picture reel of all those loving, smiling faces that for sure will be her cheerleaders as she starts her new life in the big city.
Jessica already had a futon. We gave it a fresh look with a new cover and some accent pillows. And this space-saving shelving unit is perfect for displaying favorite keepsakes and accessories.
Jessica loves bling, and nothing says bling like sparkly lights and reflective metallic surfaces. The key is to keep the metals consistent.
It's so Jessica, it's unbelievable.
I feel like I have such a cute, grown-up, sophisticated place now. I'm so happy because that's more than I could have ever done on my own. And my first place would have been really ugly without Jodi's help.
We did a little bit of sprucing up in your kitchen, just a little bit. Let's have a look at it.
Oh, wow.
It looks so good.
Did you look up? Girl, you needed some bling in here, didn't you?
Absolutely.
It's beautiful. There's so much more light in here now.
The only other thing we did is change out the hardware on the doors.
They look so much better. Maybe I will actually cook in here now.
I spent $800 on this makeover. The majority of that went to lighting fixtures and the spectacular custom headboard.
Being a first-time renter coming from out of town, the experience was exhausting. If it wasn't for Jodi's help, I probably would still be living at home. I'm so beyond happy. I can't even explain how happy I am. Thank you so much.
Good luck with the acting, and I hope you really enjoy the city. My goal was to give Jessica a sophisticated, big girl apartment to inspire her and help make her transition to the big city as comfortable and fun as possible.
They got the boot, and now it's just the two of us. I don't like that.
Wow, there's no way.
Yuck.
We're not gonna find a space on your budget that looks modern.
We're spoiled, basically.
Good friends, Nadine and Natalie, are two focused young women looking to start their own children's clothing line.
Fashion designers. Yeah. We'd like to become millionaires. That would be the main goal. So we came up with this wonderful idea to start a kids' clothing line. Okay, so let's just go through shirt for shirt.
Fresh from recent breakups, they've kicked out their exes and now find their current 3-bedroom townhome too expensive to carry on their own.
We have 3 floors of hugeness. This place is too expensive, boring, bland. Really, this is not the way that we want to live. It's embarrassing.
These two young entrepreneurs are looking to cut their expenses and focus on their new business. And with the boys out of their hair, they're really looking forward to glamifying and girling up their new space.
As far as looking for a new place, we've done a lot of online searching, but we didn't really see anything that we felt fit our needs and our budget at the same time.
We want to take pride in our home and make it feel like it really reflects who we are as designers and entrepreneurs and ladies.
So it's my job to help these ladies find a new place to call home and office and do it all on a tight budget in a short amount of time. It's all just part of the job. Hello.
Hi, Jodi.
Hi. This is a cool place. Can I see?
Of course. This is where all the magic happens.
All right.
This is our living room, dining room, office. This is our everything room, basically.
Again, it's a really generous size.
It's huge.
Yeah, too big for the two of us.
Way too big.
Ah, this is some interesting design work.
This is my former love nest. It says nothing about me whatsoever. I'm beginning to despise this bedroom, actually.
Okay, and I thought it looked quite zen in here.
So here it is. Never got around to painting.
I think that other than paint, it's not bad.
It's not bad. I don't need anything more.
Okay. Why don't we sit down and talk about what you do need in your next rental?
Perfect.
4 months of bliss, and then they got the boot. And now it's just the two of us.
I see. Okay. How much are you guys paying here?
$1,400.
That's an incredible deal.
Definitely between 4 people, that's fine. But between 2 people, it's not.
Okay. What are you trying to say to the world with the design of this next place? Are you looking for guys? Are you looking for boyfriends?
No, boys.
Definitely.
So what's on your wish list?
Definitely 2 bedrooms.
And office space, that's the most important thing on our list, is to make sure that we have a place to run our business from.
So you want a dedicated room? Does it need to have walls all around it?
No, even if it was just 2 little laptops or computers and just shelves above.
Okay.
Laundry on site or en suite.
Parking, I have a car and I need a place to put it.
And I don't have a car, so I'll need to take transit.
Aha. Anything else?
A tub would be good over a stand-up shower.
Well, that's a big, long wish list. So for all of that, what are you willing to spend on a monthly basis?
$1,200, all inclusive.
Oh, wow.
Or less.
Or less.
Or less. If you want a rental with lots of space, an apartment in a house is a great option. Houses also usually offer more privacy and easy access to on-site parking. Nadine and Natalie like their current neighborhood, so I'm showing them a rental on a quiet street just a few minutes away. I'm showing you the main floor of a semi-detached bungalow. We're still close to the highways and transit. You get a driveway.
We really like it. I like that it's quiet. It's close enough to the highway for me to get to it, but far enough that I can't hear it.
Great. Let's have a look inside.
Okay, sure.
So come on in. This is the living room.
It's big.
Yes.
Something's not saying I love it on your faces.
I don't like the little suns in the hallway at all.
The medallions?
Yeah.
It's not really us. And the ceramic tile on the bay window is a little odd.
I think that the tile on the window seat is probably because someone would have had plants there.
Yeah.
So this would be your kitchen and your laundry room.
That's very European.
I think that the cupboards are very ugly.
Really?
Yeah,
They're real wood. People pay big bucks for this.
Yeah. The countertop and the tile, yuck. But I think everything
I gotta stop you guys here because you're looking in a neighborhood where everything was developed 30, 35 years ago. We're not gonna find a space on your budget that looks modern. So I think you might have to look past some of the design elements. They're getting hung up on aesthetic details that make no difference to the functionality of a rental.
I think we're a little picky.
I think she's picky. I'm specific.
This space is meant to be the dining room, but I think you guys would probably use it as your office space.
Oh, ideally we would like to have a dining and an office space.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll just take a little bit of creativity.
We'll place a round table beside the kitchen to create a separate dining area. An armoire tucked into the corner will keep the office space tidy and organized. A long, low storage unit can be shared by both the office and living room. We'll use a rug to define the living area, and a sectional couch will maximize seating.
I think it's very ambitious, but if she can get it done, then yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
It's got a tub. We want a tub.
You guys haven't mentioned the blue tiles yet. Like, come on.
We're trying to be more open-minded, Jodi.
This is the first of 2 bedrooms that are very comparable.
It's nice. It's a nice size.
So here is the last bedroom.
Wow, that's like the same size.
Wowzers.
If we compare this place with your wish list, it's got pretty much everything going for it. Yeah. It's very close to highways and public transit. There's parking in the driveway and on the street. It's got laundry and a bathtub, and I am going to make that office space work for you. So it's got everything you're looking for $1,200 plus utilities.
I don't like that.
You don't like the price?
No.
We don't like the price at all.
We wanted everything for $1,200 to be all included.
Okay.
Like $1,200 is our limit.
If I could get you this rental at $1,200 inclusive, would it be a contender?
Yes. Yes.
This could be the apartment. There's a lot of great space as far as space goes, good-sized bedrooms.
It's almost as close as we're probably going to get to everything on our wish list.
If you're very budget conscious, a rental in a high-rise may be your best bet. Apartment buildings offer the best value per square foot and have the convenience of on-site amenities. But always look beyond just the unit you're considering and make sure the common areas are well maintained. I think this spacious 2-bedroom apartment will be perfect for Nadine and Natalie.
Ladies, I think this is a fantastic location for you. Moments away from the highway.
Perfect.
There's underground parking at this building.
That's good.
There is transit, and it's also directly across the street from a park, which leads into the walking trails that you guys already know and love.
That's great.
All right, let's have a look inside.
Okay.
So come on in. You have to excuse the mess and extra furniture. The current tenant is packing right now.
Yeah, that's all right.
I think it's perfect. The size is perfect for the 2 of us.
I like it.
It's a downtown view.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Great, let's go to the dining room.
Okay.
It's full of boxes.
But it's nice. It's very private.
I love it. I love the separation of it. It makes it more formal.
It's a little narrow, functional, but
It's a kitchen.
It's a kitchen. That's really all it is, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think about this area for an office?
wow.
This is not an office.
This can't be an office. No, we have 3 computers and we need at least 2 people to fit in it. There's no way.
You guys should have more faith in me by now. This space would be your front office, the neat, tidy area.
Okay.
The back office would be behind closed doors, over here. Right now it's a closet. But I'm telling you, this could be an amazing office.
We'll transform this storage room into an efficient workspace. An oversized bulletin board can be used for notes and schedules and to display inspiring objects. We'll make use of every square inch of space and tuck extra storage into the alcove area. And we'll build a custom desk to fit on the room's longest wall.
I just hope the office doesn't actually feel like a closet, because I didn't get a good feeling while I was standing in there.
Here's the bathroom.
Okay. It's nice for a bathroom.
Bathtub. Ding ding. Good for me.
Great. So this is the first of 2 bedrooms. You really have to get over the piles and piles of stuff that's being packed.
Spacious. It's still bright, but not too bright. So yeah, I really like it.
So if you like the smaller of the 2 bedrooms, this one will delight you.
Yeah, this is huge.
Check this baby out.
I love it. I love it. That's good stuff right there.
So if we compare this place to your wish list, there's laundry in the building, which is perfect for both of you. We're very close to the highway. There's parking. You wanted to have enough space for your office, and you wanted a bathtub. It's got it all at $11.15 per month, plus parking, $65 per month.
Okay. So it's still under budget.
2 things working in our favor. We're way out of downtown, and it's an older building. That's how you get lots of space for your money.
Yeah, it's okay. It's good. The kitchen's a little dingy and the bathroom's a little dingy, but the space is great, and if it comes down to some elbow grease, then maybe it could be the place for us.
If you're looking for an apartment in an area with a lot of rentals, you might be in a good position to negotiate. If there are comparable units available, ask the property manager for some kind of incentive, like a price reduction or free parking. I'm showing Nadine and Natalie a 2-bedroom apartment in a high-rise. I think they'll love it.
Ladies, we're just around the corner from where you live now. What do you think?
It's great.
Yeah, we love this area, so we're happy.
There's public transit and highways. What's special about this complex is all the buildings around here share one fitness center, and there's also your choice of above ground or below ground parking, $75 per month. Let's have a look inside. How's this for a great living dining room?
This is great. This is really, really big.
It's huge, and it's got a really interesting shape to it, which makes it more fun for me to be able to place your furniture for you.
I like the balcony.
You like?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
So what is currently the dining room, I think would make a fabulous office for you. Not so much?
Well, it's not exactly what we envisioned for an office.
Not
exactly.
Yeah, it's not very closed off. We would have to keep it very neat.
Okay, I can make this space work for you very well.
Since the office space will be open concept, we'll add lots of storage to tuck away paper and supplies. We'll add a bright rug to define the office area. A custom workstation will be narrow to save space, but long enough for both girls to work comfortably. And we'll add pops of color throughout to reflect the girls' unique style.
Jodi says that she can make it work, so hopefully she can.
So this is the kitchen.
I like the kitchen
I
a lot.
like it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh my God, you guys like something.
Yeah.
It's great. I love everything. I love the cabinets. I love the countertop. And I love the dishwasher.
Ow!
It's great.
And a brand new fridge. That's insane in a rental.
It's a bottom loader.
Yeah, that's good. If we do decide to take this place, the kitchen is going to be a really big deciding factor for us.
So there's tons of storage, closets all along this wall. And here's the bathroom.
Oh, wow. It's great. The tiles are not ugly.
Yeah.
And the tub, it looks very clean, very nice.
Good.
So far, so good.
So here's the first of 2 very evenly divided bedrooms.
This is nice.
Yeah, it is. It's a really good size.
It's a good size.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is the final bedroom.
Oh, wow.
So slightly bigger than the other?
Yeah, but not by a lot. Like they're both pretty much the same.
It's great.
And the building itself has laundry in the basement. They've got 12 washers and 12 dryers. This place really does stack up quite nicely against your wish list.
It does.
We are very close to the highway and transit. There is parking available, but it's at a price, right? $60 for above ground, $75 for underground.
The parking price is a little high for a lot of the apartments, but I understand that it's the area. So, I mean, I have a car, and that's just part of having a car.
It has office space that I can make fabulous for you, and a bathtub for $1,200 inclusive.
Okay. It's at the top of the budget, but it is within budget.
If Jodi can make that into a functioning office for us, then it would definitely be a contender.
So, will it be the semi-detached house with lots of closet space? The apartment in the high-rise with the great view? Or the apartment with the great kitchen? Which one will Nadine and Natalie choose?
We saw some really great options for you guys today. What did you think about the main floor of the house?
On the good side, the bedrooms were both even. We had great closet space in the bedrooms.
Yeah.
The downside was that hideous washer and dryer in the kitchen.
Picky. So is it fair that we take the house out of the equation altogether?
Definitely.
Yes, that's definitely no.
So that just leaves the two apartments. What did you think about the high-rise that had the great downtown view and the separate sort of closet area for your office?
The view was great, so was the layout, but the split office, kind of on the fence about that.
So it's all about me fixing your office for you.
That's true.
What did you think about the high-rise apartment with the renovated kitchen and dishwasher?
Well, of course, we love the dishwasher because we hate dishes.
Yeah, on the bad side, we couldn't fit our office space into the dining room without sacrificing a dining room.
But it was big.
That place had a really good layout.
So which rental is going to be the best one for yourselves and your new business?
It's going to come down to which rental has the best home office potential. So will they choose the apartment with the large living and dining areas, or the one that has two separate workspaces?
It's gonna have to be the one with the split office and the great layout.
Okay, good choice. That's the least expensive one that I showed you.
Yes, that helps as well, yeah. The price for the space is great, just the parking.
Okay, now we have seen other buildings in that area that were offering 6 months free parking. So, who's the negotiator?
That would be me.
Okay, why don't you call the property manager?
All right.
Might as well try.
Oh, why not?
You don't get what you don't ask for.
Nadine and Natalie did their homework and found out there were other units available within the building. So when Natalie called the property manager, she knew he'd be eager to negotiate.
Nadine and Natalie got the apartment they wanted, and they were able to play one property manager against the other to get the incentive, 6 months free parking.
We're extremely excited to get out of that big old house.
And finally have an office space that we can use and will be so beneficial to us and our business.
Yes.
Since they were on a tight budget, Nadine and Natalie wanted to move themselves.
1 down, 2 to go.
But with lots of large furniture to move and only 2 friends to help, they had a very long day.
If I was gonna give anybody any advice about moving, I would say pick a weekend date. So I need you to hold it both sides. We moved on a Tuesday, so it was hard for us to get anybody to help us.
Our move cost about $60. We just had the rental of the van was the only cost really that we had.
And the gas for the cube van.
Not that much help. We really only had 2 people, so.
Yeah, we owed them some beers. So altogether, the move probably ran us about $100.
And excellent. Done. Yeah.
Nadine and Natalie chose this apartment for its home office potential, but it needed a makeover to suit both their needs and personalities. We're adding a fresh, feminine color to the dining room walls. The new office area will get a dramatic and inspiring brown color. I'm creating a very playful piece of custom art with Post-it notes. We're giving the floor in the new office area a makeover with some click laminate flooring. And the dining room will get an inexpensive and elegant overhaul with some wall stickers and a fantastic new chandelier. When we're done, Nadine and Natalie will have the perfect space to launch their new business and their new lives.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
My gosh.
That is so cute.
I love it. It's just still warm and still feminine somehow. I like it. You're hired. I'm like overjoyed right now, to be honest.
So very blessed.
So I think we should take a look at your office space. Okay. Turn around.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I love that bookcase. That's gorgeous.
That's so cute.
I love the desk.
And even the little mirror with the Post-it notes is very cute.
So this is the one that has to stay tidy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I also did some work on your dining room.
Oh, that's so pretty.
It is.
I love the tree. The way that they were done, it makes it look so feminine. It's amazing. It's perfect. I don't even know if I'm old enough to have something that fancy in my house.
That's so pretty.
That's gorgeous.
So there's one more space you have to see. Check out your office space.
Oh my God, it's so adorable. It's so cute.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
My goal here was to give a space within their apartment that was completely devoted to their new design business. The storage space makes a perfect office because they can just shut the door when the business day is over and chill out in their new girl-friendly apartment.
Oh, look at the little nook.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's so cute. It feels like an amazing office. Like we just have everything we need right there.
And the shirts are...
I love this board. I think it was really good to even see like our product and to see like stuff all around the office. It made it very real and very tangible.
It doesn't feel like a closet. It doesn't. This is our office. Everything else is amazing and gorgeous and a blessing and above and beyond. But the office is what we came together for. That's what we live together for. You're kind of seeing your dreams manifest.
Right in front of you.
Yeah.
God, this is crazy. I feel like we're actually like...
Oh my,
This is established. I feel really happy right now.
I spent my entire $1,000 budget on this apartment, primarily on new light fixtures and office furniture.
Thank you so much. This is great.
And I am speechless.
Holy.
Yeah, exactly. I really am.
We actually met working at a concert hall and just got along really well.
When Kelly said she was moving out, I said, why not? Let's move in together. We love a place with character.
How are we gonna get furniture up here? Plenty of space for your ginormous couch. Oh, I love it.
Sarah and Kelly made fast friends while working together at a concert hall. Both enjoyed living independently until Kelly's landlord unexpectedly informed her that her apartment was being appropriated by the new owner.
I was living here, I was all settled in and happy, and then my landlord decided that he wanted to move his family in, and I was out.
I absolutely love the place I'm in. It's gorgeous, but it doesn't have an outdoor space, and I would love an outdoor space. When Kelly said she was moving out, I said, why not? Let's move in together and let's find a place with a patio.
These two young women thought by pooling their resources, they might get what they're both looking for, more bang for their buck.
I'm calling about the apartment front that was in the paper. We love a place with character, a place that really feels like home.
A little oasis in the city.
Now it's up to me to find the perfect rental for them to settle into and call home.
Hi,
come on in. Thank you so much. This place is really cool. Whose place is it?
It's mine. This is the living room, and then it leads that direction into the bedroom.
Really open concept.
It's a little small and oddly shaped, but I like it. It's got lots of unique features to it, too. And this is the kitchen.
And kitchens are really important to me because I love to cook.
And this is why we need a pet-friendly place.
Oh.
This is Rory.
Very cute. Well, let's sit down and talk about what you guys would need in a rental. So when you think about your new place, what things do you really need? What's on your wish list?
Well, obviously, #1 priority is outdoor space. That's our dream, and definitely a place with character, not one of those sterile apartment buildings.
I'm a big bathtub person, so like a nice bathtub.
And a dishwasher would be amazing because I hate doing the dishes.
Oh, laundry. I would love to have laundry in the building.
So what do you guys have to spend on a monthly basis?
We ideally would be like around the $1,500 range, but we'd be willing to pay $1,600 inclusive.
Yeah.
You're right that pooling your resources and coming together should get you a better place in a comparable neighborhood. So we got to get this search going.
If you're looking for a rental with a new roommate, make sure you've discussed all your priorities before you start your search. Once you find an apartment, you should put the terms of your agreement in writing to avoid any misunderstandings later on. The first place I'm taking Sarah and Kelly to see is a 2-level apartment in a house.
We are in a very hip, cool part of town, very up and coming, just steps away from some of the city's best cafes, bakeries, restaurants, and steps to transit. Thoughts on the neighborhood?
Love it. This is exactly what we're looking for.
It's really cute. I love that there's a park right across the street.
Okay, this seemingly wonderful little park conceals the train tracks that are beyond. How do you feel about being directly across the street from the train?
It's noisy, but it's not that bad, so I could deal with it.
The rental I'm going to show you takes up the 2nd and 3rd floor of a semi-detached house. So pretty great, lots of space. Let's have a look inside.
Oh, how are we gonna get furniture up here?
So here's the kitchen.
It's a little dated, but I love this, the exposed brick. Like this definitely has the character that I was looking for, but then you also have this lovely crack right next to it.
You have a combination of character and character.
Right. It's definitely not blowing us away.
But there's a dishwasher.
Oh,
Sarah.
yay.
And the washer and dryer I see, which is awesome.
It does look a little grubby.
Yes, the landlord told me that he hasn't had a chance to really get in here and give it a good cleaning.
Yeah. It's a good bathroom. I mean, it's not huge. It definitely needs a bit of a clean or a lot of a clean.
The tub needs a scrub.
But I think it could be a really nice bathroom with a little bit of work.
Yeah, definitely.
So here's the first of 2 bedrooms.
It's a pretty good size.
Yeah, it's nice. It has some fantastic character, the hardwood floors and the molding. I don't see a closet anywhere, though.
There are 2 closets in the hallway, though. So it just means that your closet's not in your space.
Which isn't the best, but
it's not that bad, though.
I guess.
There's definitely worse things.
So this would be the living room.
I really like the bay window.
I love the bay window.
It's beautiful.
But the size of this living room, it's pretty small. Yeah.
Can it fit all of our belongings in it?
You do have a big couch, so
yeah, I do.
I don't know.
And getting that big couch up those stairs.
Oh, yeah. Another story that I don't want to think about. I'm scared that when we get all our stuff in here, it's just gonna be too cluttered, and I hate when places are just too cluttered. It looks messy.
I absolutely understand what you're saying, and I've got a few ideas that could really make this room work.
Kelly's large couch will be the starting point for this makeover. A charcoal color will transform the room and make the furniture seem just a little smaller. We'll use a bookshelf to display books and accessories. Open shelving will create the illusion of more space. 2 Moroccan-style coffee table trays are space-saving and movable, and add some shine and texture to the room.
I think Jodi's design plans are actually pretty great.
Let me show you what's upstairs.
Okay.
Come on up.
This is a pretty awesome space.
Really bright.
Yeah, this is so cool.
Yeah. I think it's always tough deciding who gets which bedroom because anywhere you go, one bedroom's probably gonna have more positives than the other one does.
So you guys would seriously be drawing straws to see who gets the space.
No kidding.
Although there are some faults to the space as well. I mean, this whole open stairwell thing is a little bit scary.
It's also, it gives you no privacy. You'd be able to hear everything that someone's doing downstairs. Yeah. But there's some really cool features, right? It's got a huge double closet.
That's gorgeous.
It's got its own bathroom.
Nice.
And access to the deck. Check this out.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's exactly what I had in mind when I said I wanted to move out for outdoor space.
There's plenty of room for like barbecue, chairs, table.
Pretty fantastic, right?
Definitely.
For sure.
But you have to walk through somebody's bedroom to get up here.
Which sucks.
However, if we think about this place as compared to your wish list, it stacks up pretty great.
No kidding.
And I'm under budget. at $14.90 inclusive.
Inclusive.
That's really great for this neighborhood and for what we'd be getting.
So it would definitely be some thought involved.
It's a pros and cons kind of place.
For sure, for sure.
Sarah and Kelly want outdoor space, so a rental in a house is a great option for them. Houses usually have a yard or deck or quick access to local parks. I'm showing Sarah and Kelly an apartment on the second floor of a detached house in a quiet residential neighborhood.
We're in a very family-oriented neighborhood that's got lots of character and lots of good community vibes.
It's really cute.
And the tree-lined street is absolutely fantastic.
Now, there's transit right at the top of the road, which is a good thing because I think that most of the restaurants and shops that you'd be interested in are at least one stop away from here.
I love the street, but the neighborhood is just a little farther away from where I want it to be.
I'm about to show you an apartment that's on the second floor of a detached house. Let's have a look inside.
Okay.
Come on in. We enter into a little foyer area. Almost every room in the apartment comes off of this foyer. Let's start in the kitchen.
All right. There's a dishwasher.
Ooh, washer dryer.
Awesome.
I think the kitchen is really nice. It's got a very warm, like bright kind of feeling.
So the first of 2 bedrooms.
I really like the purple. It's bright.
You like
They're
the
really
walls?
pretty, yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic. There's a fireplace in a
Bedroom.
In a bedroom.
Romantic.
Walk-in closet.
Oh, hello.
With purple doors.
Yeah, it's huge.
So here's the bathroom.
I'll let you have a look. Oh, wow, that's incredible.
Gorgeous.
I mean, having 2 sinks is great, too, because we can have one for each other.
Who isn't hers?
Who gets the his?
I call hers. Oh, and that nice big bathtub, too, which is
so
on
good
my
for
list,
you.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Then there's the bidet, which is special. I think people actually use them.
So here's the living room.
I don't love this room.
It doesn't have as much charm as the other rooms.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of just dull.
I'm not a big fan of the living room.
I kind of hate carpets and rentals because like, who knows what goes on there, you know? There's stains, it's gross. I don't know.
This is what I was thinking for this room.
Inexpensive laminate flooring will brighten up and transform this room. We'll add some storage by placing an armoire on the longest wall. Colorful, graphic curtains and a modern light fixture will inject some style and personality. And we'll give Kelly's favorite couch a facelift with a new slipcover.
If she can fit all of our furniture and all that stuff into that room, then I love it.
Yeah.
Come check out this deck.
Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice. I love this overhanging sort of clear plastic thing.
Yeah, it's nice that you get the light through it all the time, and then you can be out here in the rain or the snow.
Happy?
Yeah, it's really nice.
This is exactly what I pictured.
All right, one more bedroom to show you.
It's definitely smaller than the other bedroom.
But it has a nice big window.
Yeah, but that light fixture is kind of interesting. It's nice, but it's definitely smaller than the bedroom with the fireplace. So we would have to fight over that room.
So this room is smaller than the other room, but the place has a lot of merits, and it's well below budget.
Which is awesome.
$1,300 plus utilities.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah, I think that the price really makes me like the apartment even more than I did before.
Yeah, me too. I didn't think we'd be able to find something like that.
Yeah, it's substantially less than we were expecting.
So then the question becomes, is it worth it to squeeze into this room and squeeze into the living room in order to save a whole bunch of money?
You know, the price is right.
It's difficult to find a rental with identical bedrooms. Roommates should agree on who will get which room before moving in together. And if you get the less desirable bedroom, you should pay less rent. I'm showing Sarah and Kelly a renovated main floor rental with lots of character.
Ladies, we are right in between 2 fantastic neighborhoods with public transit right at the front door. What do you think of this location?
It's great. I love that the transit's so convenient.
Yeah.
The rental I'm about to show you takes up the main floor of a semi-detached house. It's newly renovated, and you guys would have use of the front deck and the front yard. Is that the kind of outdoor space you were looking for?
Definitely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's have a look inside. Come on in.
It's cute, but small.
Tiny.
It's really, really small. It's
petite. When I saw this room for the first time, I was thinking of Kelly's love relationship with her 10-foot wide sofa, and I don't think it'll fit in here. So what I was thinking is that we could turn this into a bedroom.
Maybe. It's just, I can just imagine a bed just taking up this whole space, though.
Okay, this is what I was thinking would make this space a fantastic bedroom.
We'll build some custom shelves to maximize storage and balance and highlight the fireplace. Some bright paint behind the shelves will add a punch of color to the space. And we'll use clean and simple bedding to keep the small room feeling uncluttered.
So with that kind of a design, could you see this working for one of you as a bedroom?
I think there's possibility.
Yeah, there's definite possibility. It's a nice room.
It's bigger, yeah, which is nice.
It's a good bedroom size. Oh, there's a clawfoot tub.
So cute.
It has all the character that we're looking for. A clawfoot tub is the epitome of character. This is a really, really nice room. It's perfect size for a bedroom.
Okay. So this is the room that I thought would make a fantastic living room. Plenty of space for your ginormous couch. And what looks like a closet is actually a double door access to the kitchen. Here's the kitchen.
Oh, it's a really good size.
Yeah, it's a really nice room.
But I don't see a dishwasher.
I know, no dishwasher, but behind those doors is a laundry room. So it's got pretty much everything else on your wish list. All that at $1,500 inclusive.
That's pretty great.
That's a good price.
Yeah.
It's definitely within our budget.
I think it's got a lot of possibilities.
We've seen other great places today too, so why don't we go sit down and talk about it, weigh the pros and cons, and figure out which one's for you.
Okay.
Okey-doke.
The spacious rental with the small living room, the house with lots of character that's a little further from downtown, or the beautifully renovated apartment with the tiny second bedroom. Which one will Sarah and Kelly choose for their first apartment together?
So we saw some great places today. What were your thoughts on the place that had the finished loft space?
It's a really nice space.
It had a lot of character as well. There were some faults to it. I mean, no closets in one of the bedrooms, no privacy upstairs.
Crappy kitchen.
Yeah.
What did you think of the top floor of the detached house?
Yeah, I think there were a lot of things that we liked about that one.
I mean, I love that place because it had a beautiful deck, but I think it was a little further from downtown than we want.
What did you think about the charming renovated main floor apartment?
That one had probably the most character of anything we saw. It's really, really cute and charming.
Although that one room is just so small.
So one of you would have to compromise on bedroom space.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything we saw today had one bedroom that was significantly better than the other. So I think either way you go, you're gonna end up with that sort of situation.
Yeah.
Very true.
So which one's it gonna be?
The detached house is a little far from where Sarah and Kelly want to live. So it's either the 2-level apartment with the awkward living room or the smaller, renovated main floor rental.
I think we're both really leaning towards the loft space.
We love it. It has 2 bathrooms, a beautiful deck, all the character we want, but it does bring us to that issue of privacy on the second floor.
And that's probably the hardest place that we've seen to get your great big couch into.
Oh, yeah.
I think if that's your favorite place, it's worth calling the landlord. So who's gonna make that call?
I'll do it. Hi there. I was actually at the apartment today with Jodi. She booked the appointment for my friend Kelly and I. We just have 2 concerns.
If you think minor updates will make a space work for you, you should ask the landlord to consider them. Be prepared to sell the landlord on why the changes are a good investment in the property.
I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye.
So you've got an appointment for tonight?
Mm-hmm.
And what did he say about creating some privacy upstairs?
He has a similar space in his apartment. He built a wall up there and a door. So he said it doesn't take a lot to do.
Anytime you're talking to a landlord and they're promising to make improvements for you before you move in, I would be a little bit careful about it. I'd be very specific about what's going up, about what day it's gonna be finished by, and make sure you get everything in writing. In the meantime, good luck tonight. Let me know how it goes.
Sarah and Kelly got the apartment. The landlord agreed to put in their lease that he'd make all the changes within a month of their move-in date.
Also, he had a solution for getting that couch into the place.
He just said, I have roofer's rope and hook, and we'll take it up over the 3rd floor balcony. So that'll be an adventure, but...
Definitely an adventure.
Sarah and Kelly enlisted a big group of friends to help. But since they had to move from 2 separate apartments in different parts of the city, they invested in professional movers, too.
I hate moving. It's so tiring, moving boxes from one place to another.
We just gotta keep our eyes on the prize.
Yeah. And then there's your special couch.
I'm nervous about it. I know that we've been reassured that it's gonna go up, over, and it's gonna be fine. But it seems so like the impossible dream.
After being hauled up 2 stories, in through a patio door and down a narrow flight of stairs, Kelly's couch has finally found a new home. I found Sarah and Kelly a spacious, charming apartment, but it was a little tired, so I'm giving it a makeover that will reflect both their tastes. We patched up the walls and painted them a dramatic but neutral gray tone. The kitchen really needed a facelift. We're taking out the old sink to make room for a new, modern one. We're creating a custom chalkboard as a quick fix to cover the damaged wall. I picked up some inexpensive stools from a big box store for the kitchen's new breakfast bar. When we're done, Sarah and Kelly will have a modern apartment that they're both going to love.
So come on up. So we did a ton of work in your hallway.
Wow, love it.
Oh, it just looks really like fresh and clean.
Are those your paintings?
No, actually, my mom did them. She'll be really excited that they're up.
The walls in this hallway needed a ton of TLC, so it got a really good freshening up. Definitely. But what looks even more fresh is your kitchen. Let's have a look.
Okay. It's so beautiful.
The kitchen was really dingy and outdated. We gave it a big facelift with a good cleaning and some inexpensive finishes.
Oh, it's amazing.
I love this chalkboard wall.
We were talking about how we wanted to do it.
No, seriously.
Let's face it, the kitchen was looking a little bit tired. So I covered up the wall damage with a custom blackboard, added a tall table and some bar stools.
This is so beautiful.
Honestly, I can't believe it's the same kitchen.
And I love that the laundry is covered because it's kind of weird to have laundry in your kitchen, but now you wouldn't even know it was there.
Yeah, and we kept the covering consistent with the window covering as well.
Yeah, that's great.
Is there a new sink?
Yes, nice, beautiful, modern sink, which really updates the kitchen.
It's so nice.
It's huge.
Yeah, I know. And this light is beautiful.
We definitely changed out the lighting.
Oh, that's amazing.
I love it. It's beautiful. It truly, truly is.
All right, well, let me show you the big problem area, your living room.
It's so beautiful.
It's always a little tricky to design a space for 2 individuals when their design tastes vary.
They managed to do a really good job of finding Sarah and Kelly combination.
Oh, yeah. It just looks great. And this color really suits the room.
I was amazed that they chose pretty much exactly the color that I would have put in the living room.
It really created a nice backdrop for the beautiful color of your couch. I think it really let the couch pop.
I can't believe the couch is here and it fits.
I know. Your couch
is
looks
happy.
really, really great in the space.
Yeah.
I got lucky with the living room using the girls' furniture and just accessorized with occasional pieces here and there.
I love these window dressings because I actually wasn't sure what to do there.
And these are just from a big box store. They were standard sizes and they happen to fit quite well. That's a cost savings.
I like this light fixture.
Nothing changes the look of a room more than new light fixtures.
And I love the tables.
Yeah.
It's never something that I would ever think of, but I love it.
I know, we all think of just having one large coffee table, but the 2 together means you can move them around if you're having a dinner party or if you're having guests over. So the whole space is grounded on a rug, so that's got a bit of a nice texture to it and a really bold print to it.
Absolutely.
I don't know what to say. I love it. It's great. It's beautiful.
I spent $960 on this makeover. Most of that was in the kitchen with a custom blackboard, a new sink, and a new light fixture.
At this point in my life, renting is sort of essential, but you still want to find a place you can call home.
Everyone goes out, buys a house. I might not be ready for that for 20 years. Do I want to live like a hobo for 20 years? No. I want a nice place.
It's been really nice getting to know you both, and I hope you're really comfy here.
Well, thank you so much.
Call me when you're ready to buy.